everyone. So excuse the towel on my head. I just got back home from work. The government has just announced that we are going into a 3-day lockdown starting from 6 p.m, which I think is already in a few minutes. So I was able to get back home just before 6. People are still allowed to go out for essentials. I think also people are allowed to work out, exercise outdoors, but you'll just have to obviously not be around people for your own safety as well. And if you're an essential worker, then obviously you can still go to work. But in my case and John's case, we are both going to be working from home tomorrow. We were kind of expecting it to happen, and I was hoping that it happened soon so that by next week, which is John's birthday, we would already be able to go out. But obviously if that's not the case, then there's nothing we can do about it. We'll just work around that. Tonight we are gonna be having some dinner, and we are also going to be meeting with our wedding coordinator. I know I've never mentioned this on the vlog. I've never mentioned this on YouTube before, but we actually got engaged in February, very recently. If you're interested in hearing how it happened, or maybe questions about us and how we started dating or how we met, then leave them in the comment section below. So before I get started with cooking, I need to clear out the kitchen because there's so many things that are out right now. My least favorite chore is cleaning dishes and just putting dishes back. I don't know if any of you can relate, but that's my least favorite chore. And I think John's just now come back from the store.
Got it?
Thank you.
And I got some just got it on.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think we have any.
Yeah.
And it's so nice.
Oh
no, we do.
yeah, we do. That's okay.
I think we only have one.
You can split anyway.
Yeah, we only have
Do
one.
you want to split one? I'm a bit hungry.
What?
Do you want to split one? I'm a bit hungry.
You can have one. I might have got myself a little snack.
And we've also just finished meeting with our wedding coordinator, which I forgot to film. But yeah, it's been a productive meeting, and we're quite excited to be moving on to the next step for this wedding planning. It's a bit of a challenge because we are planning to do our wedding in the Philippines, and we don't know what's gonna happen next year, but we are trying to be hopeful and still proceeding as planned. And we've just chosen the venue. We just need to book it, and then we'll move on to the suppliers. Probably when all of this is over, I might make a video of just how we were able to do it and how we were able to do it when we aren't in the Philippines, because I think that's part of the challenge, is us coordinating while we're here in Australia, and we can't even see the places or meet the suppliers in person. But we are working with a really lovely wedding coordinator, definitely making it so much more easier for us. She's done a good job of visiting venues for us, making recommendations. So hopefully all goes well, all goes as planned. We will be getting married in the Philippines. This is our dinner tonight, some white rice and some gising, which is a Filipino dish. But instead of pork mince, I use turkey mince because we are trying to eat less pork in this household. You excited?
Oppo. Hey Google, play music on Spotify.
Playing some music on Spotify.
It's good.
Yeah?
I really like this. And it's up.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. So it's day 1 of the 3-day snap lockdown that they have announced here for Queensland, Southeast Queensland and Townsville areas. That's because there were some local community cases that were detected recently, and in order to prevent further spread and so that the government can do contact tracing a bit better, so people aren't traveling around, they've put the areas that are affected in lockdown. So today I'm going to be working from home. As you saw earlier, I just finished doing yoga. It's still quite early. I do usually wake up at 6 to go to work, but because I don't need to commute, I now have a bit more time, which is nice. I also wanted to share with everyone because I don't think I was able to talk about it in much detail last night. I just wanted to share our experience so far with trying to plan a wedding in the Philippines. We got engaged in February the 6th. And since then, we haven't really done much prepping apart from securing our church. We have already found a church in the Philippines and we've already paid for that. And then aside from that, we also booked in our wedding planner. We figured at this stage that it would be best for us to have a wedding planner who is based in the Philippines so that this person can help us organize everything that we need for the wedding day. Of course, we are not tied to the idea at the moment. We know that things can be out of our control, but if we do have the option to, we would like to get married in the Philippines in a church there and together with our family and friends. Last night we met with our wedding coordinator, which was really good. She called us over the weekend to show us some of the venues that she was able to visit for us. A lot of the venues she's actually already been to, which was quite nice. So she is also able to give us some advice on her based on her experience, what her thoughts were, also her experience in dealing with the management of the venues, the suppliers that she's worked with. I find it more comfortable being able to chat with her, and I think that's something that's also important, is that our suppliers don't just talk to me because I'm the Filipino one, but that they are also comfortable talking with John. There was one that we met that was a bit shy, and I was afraid that if there are gonna be days when I can't go on a meeting and John has to take it, that they wouldn't be able to get much out of that meeting. There was this one venue that I really loved, but she hasn't been to that place before. Her being able to visit the venue was really nice. She was able to get a bit more of a personal, in-person experience. So she was able to talk to the management. She was able to really go around, see what the venue is like, but there's still a lot more to do. I think though, if you are planning a wedding from overseas, I do suggest getting a wedding planner that you trust, that you know, if you could. You know, you don't want to be doing everything on your own from afar. I know that some family members would offer to help you, and they have. But for me, because of COVID, I was telling John as well that I just want everyone to be safe, and I'd rather leave it to a professional to work on most of the things. It seems quite chilled so far. I think that just the frustration for me is that I don't really know what's gonna happen next year, but we're still trying to plan as if nothing's wrong. Yeah, there's just that looming worry. Anyway, if you guys are interested for me to do more vlogs about wedding planning, just let me know what topics to cover, because I'm not really sure what everyone would be keen to learn or know about. Will you do your sales dance for me again?
I think I went, woohoo!
Congrats.
The next day.
How you doing?
Good.
I had something I was going to say to you. It was very important. I can't remember what it is.
Hey everyone, just checking in with you guys. It is now day 2 of the Brisbane, Southeast Queensland lockdown. So I have just had my lunch and now I'm about to get back into work. The only thing that I don't like about working from home, or not really working from home, I love working from home. It makes things so much easier for me in terms of like, I don't need to travel or anything like that. But the only thing I don't like about the lockdown and needing to work from home is it means that both John and I are actually working from home and we only have one home office set up at the moment. So I work from home on our dining table, and it's not the most ideal, especially as I would also eat on this table, so it kind of doesn't really separate two activities. You know, all goes well, we'll be out of lockdown as scheduled, and next week is actually John's birthday, so that's something that we were really looking forward to. We were meant to be going to Sydney, but now that's cancelled. I mentioned in one of my videos we're going there so that I could renew my passport, but now it's cancelled because Sydney's on a 2-week lockdown, which actually overlaps with our trip there. So we've definitely canceled that one. Yeah, just gonna try and get another schedule to renew my passport. It is so annoying that I have to go to Sydney to do that. They do have a mobile mission here if you're Filipino. Thing is though, the current mobile mission, I believe, only accepts passports that are expired. So it's more of an urgent case. And also, it's already fully booked. I don't know how people were able to get onto it so quickly, but now I'm going back to work. There's also some laundry. This is what happens when you're working from home. Everything is just happening around me. Hey everyone, good morning. I've just finished making our breakfast. John has already started with his work. I don't start for another 45 minutes. But I think this egg turned out a lot better than the first one, which looks like this. But yeah, I might just give this to John because I always give him the better looking food.
Many minutes later.
Gising pa rin.
Gising. Araw.
It's finally the end of the week. We have reached Friday at 5 p.m. and I actually already knew this from this morning, the government has extended the lockdown for another 24 hours, which means it doesn't end at 6 p.m. today. Apparently there's 3 or 5 more COVID cases, and 3 of them were local cases, which means lockdown's not over. So another 24 hours, which means it ends tomorrow, Saturday at 6 p.m. That kind of ruins half of the plans that I had for this weekend. But that's the way it is. Can't really control it. So just switching up the tone a little bit, I am now going to be editing this vlog. Hopefully I can get it out tomorrow, which is the Saturday, which is my uploading schedule, so that it's a bit timely, because I thought that this spend the week with me vlog would be quite nice for everyone to see what we did during the last 3 days of lockdown. I'm hoping that tonight we'll be able to have some good food, because we are planning to cook something and stay in and maybe have one of our wines that came with our latest Good Pair Days box. Still haven't seen the video about the Good Pair Days subscription that we have. I talk about it more in this video, so you can check that out. I think I might just end this vlog here. There's not a lot of things that have happened. Hopefully tomorrow there will be a bit more, but I will leave that out for another video. If you want to see that next part of the video, or this next portion of this continuation of my life, I don't know what I'm saying. Just subscribe to get notified if you like it. If you want to see more videos from me, if you want to see more of our life here. At the moment, there's not a lot of things that's interesting. Yeah. Thanks so much for watching the video, and I might just sprinkle around some random footage from tonight from here on out. Happy weekend, everyone. Bye.